Oik, right. Libra, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what you can expect to happen in your love life. Roles can be reversed anytime, so feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. It is a general love reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. Ouch. Alright, Libra. Keep in mind it is a general reading, okay? So don't freak out. Anyways, okay. So now let's see. In what's happening right now in the current situation, what I'm getting out here in the current situation is that a lot of you are putting a lot of strength, are coming off as very courageous and standing up for what you think is right. I get an energy where it's like, I know what I'm doing the right thing, and I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in to peer pressure. I'm not going to give up only because I don't have any kind of external validation. Okay. So it feels like you are reaching a point where you are no longer ready to surrender. There is no longer self-doubt. Okay. Sometimes you used to doubt yourself. Am I doing the right thing? Should I be letting this go? Should I be moving on? None of that. Okay, none of that. You're letting go of all of that and you're ready to take a stand. Okay, you're gathering like your courage muscles and you're standing up for what you believe is right. You're standing up for yourself and a new connection, or you're just standing up for yourself. Okay, it's like, I think this is the right thing to do and I'm going to do it. Okay, so sheer willpower and courage to keep defending your turf. I feel what you're doing is you're moving more towards collaboration, moving towards new people, probably even moving towards diversities. Okay, moving towards different people, wanting to talk to people who you've never dated before, okay, or wanting to talk to new people, or wanting to be with people who are with you on the same page. That's what I'm getting right now. A lot of you, yeah, a lot of you, what you're doing is, I feel a very strong energy where you are letting go of a marriage or a commitment, or you are letting go of some kind of false stability. You have been in a dynamic where you have tried to protect it as much as you can, probably because of external, probably because of family, because of society, because of friends, or because you just needed some kind of endorsement. You were staying in a bad situation, okay, but that situation gave you stability, security in terms of materialism, but in terms of emotional fulfillment, zero. What you're doing is right now is there is a new beginning headed towards you. There is someone new probably that you're moving towards, or you're just starting clean slate. But this time around, I feel you're going to stand up and fight for what you think is right. I'm getting that twice. Two times I'm getting that you are fully engaging to win some battle out here. Okay, you're kind of keeping the wolves at bay, and you're going to fight the bullies. You're not going to give up, and you're just going to be like the one who's protecting what you've built. Okay, now what happened in the past is that there was definitely some kind of ending, some kind of transformation. It feels like you saw this coming. It wasn't something new. It wasn't like overnight, oh my god, I cannot believe this happened. It was more like, okay, you saw that coming, but you tried your best to avoid it. For a lot of you, this could be talking about a divorce. A lot of you could have seen a divorce coming. For others of you, a very strong energy where you would want to be very, very fair in your dealings, and you had to take accountability for your actions. And the accountability for a lot of you could have been to cut someone off from your life permanently, or to no longer want to involve yourself in situations and no longer living in denial. Whatever situation or whatever decision you had to make in the past, right, that decision expected you or required you to take 100% accountability, which I feel eventually you did in the past. Which is why now that you've taken accountability, now that you're taking full responsibility for whatever decision you're making about the relationship or about a connection, be it a divorce, be it someone cutting someone off, or be it moving towards a new person, you have fought for this connection for a very, very long time. Okay, there was a strong willpower. Okay, where no, I can make it happen. I can make it happen. I don't need to walk away yet. I don't need to walk away yet. It'll improve. It'll improve. It'll improve. So somewhere, somehow, there were these unrealistic expectations that you were holding on to. But I do see that in the past, you accepted defeat, you admitted defeat, and you accepted to surrender and walk away. Because you realize the fact that every battle is not supposed to be won. Yeah, see, some of you could have cut someone off from your life permanently. Others of you, no more living in denial. You came out to be a truth seeker. It's like, what is the truth? I feel what happened is that you were fighting for a connection or standing up for a connection and wearing blinders. But it's like, this is what the truth is, but I don't want to see the truth. I just want to keep making it work out. I want to keep making it work out. That's what you did. You finally reached a point where you chose to, according to some kind of findings, you did some research or some kind of truth was right in front of you and it expected you to make a big epic decision. And what you did is you chose to learn more about someone new, or some of you could have chosen to take a more you were done daydreaming. I feel you were done daydreaming, you were done procrastinating. Sometimes we take so much of focus, we put so much of focus on details, right? You were too focused on small details, which is why you got nothing done. I feel you finally took a very, very practical approach and you chose to move forward. Right now, like I said, now that you made a decision to move forward, in the now, I see you as now not even making a decision, but now you're taking the next step and you're choosing to collaborate with new people, okay, or at least choosing to find people who align with you. Now, before we move forward, if you need a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnimo@gmail.com. Now, what I'm seeing out here by the end of the week is that you could have your eyes on someone new. So some of you could be very focused on a new person. You're watching someone, or you're keeping an eye on someone. Others of you could have got some kind of utmost clarity. Okay, you could have got some kind of clarity. I don't know what the clarity is, but you could have definitely got some kind of clarity out here. And it feels like now that you have the clarity, you are coming off as unstoppable. Okay, you're coming off as unstoppable. You are manifesting new realities in your life. You're coming off as Superman, Superwoman. You're coming off as like, no one stops me, no one. Okay, no more self-doubt, grabbing opportunities to create new realities and new beginnings in your life. Okay, some of you may be relocating, others of you could be traveling. Okay, and some of you, if you're not traveling or relocating, it's just that sheer willpower of like, I keep moving forward. I know what my goal is, and I'm going to bulldoze anyone and everyone that comes my way. Yeah, see, you're done. There was so much of emotional draining going on. You were emotionally drained, giving and giving and giving and giving to a point where now you are empty. You kept giving from an empty well. Someone could have taken advantage of your love, your generosity, your kindness. Okay? And you kept feeling that the more you give, the more that person out here will be with you. I'm also getting, for a few of you, there was a strong sense of loyalty out here. Like, no, that person can hit me, that person can beat me, that person can cheat on me, that person can be, that person can be mean to me. But I have to stay loyal to them. For some of you, there was a very strong sense of loyalty. Like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. I know something else is good for me, but I have to be loyal to this. That's done. That's done. Yeah. See, look at that. It's almost like your intentions are to be fair. So you are making some big decision out here when it comes to your love life because your intentions are fair. Okay. And all you want is karmic justice. All you want is things to be fair. And you are being very fair in your dealings. Yeah, you have some kind of truth reveal. Yes, but the only thing out here I see is Libras that a lot of you could be very sneaky. The way you're planning your exit. Let me just say that very honestly, Libra. You're planning your exit, but it's in stealth mode. You're keeping it very, very, you're keeping it low. You're not letting anybody know anything. Okay, so even if you're exiting, I feel you're sneaking out of a connection. The opposite person has no idea that you're done, but you are very sneaky and you're slowly planning your exit out of a connection out here. It may not be tomorrow, but you've started planning. You're being very strategic about it. Okay.